Hey guys, welcome to episode 10 of my Let's Play of Rogue Legacy. Last time, just more farming. This time, probably just more farming. Exciting, I know. I'm trying to keep it up, I don't know. I don't know how you guys are still feeling about Rogue Legacy. Trying to record episodes though, at least. Yeah. So far, no damage. Want to keep that up. Crits are good. Probably one of the most viable ways to actually play this game is to just level up your crit chance and crit damage, because you, even though you may not have a very good base attack, your crits can get really crazy, and you can get them quite often. So, wonder how... Well, I made it through that, and this one is usually easier. I don't need to worry about two directions of attack. There we go. Much better than me trying that last time. And a lot of money for that too, so I'm glad I went there. Let's try down, see if there's anything down here. Just a couple of zombies. Let's see. Okay. Very slow. No, I think I'm gonna go back up here. Nothing? Nope, there is something in here. It's a rune, haste rune. Yeah, I'm very glad I went this way. Haha! Oh, I still got hit. What a chump. Uh-oh. Okay. Don't have to... Yeah, I shouldn't have thrown that, but, you know. I panicked. Okay, let's see what we got going on. There's a chest at the end of this room, so hopefully we can make it to that without dying. Call order. Okay, let's jump over here and skip those guys and call that room good. 16 out. What do I gotta do? I hope this isn't... Destroy 8 targets. Ugh. Yeah, I'm not good at this. Well, there goes that chance. Huh? You know what? This is very easy if you're using a spell sword. I don't know if I've shown it on camera, but very easy using a spell sword, because you can just keep using... I think it might be a glitch actually, but you get those 8 tries, and then before your last try, you just use the improved version of the spell using a bit of your mana, and it recharges all of your attack, like all of your tries. There we go. There's a spell sword, but geez, he's got gigantism, so. Okay, we're gonna upgrade magic attack. It doubles the damage? Yeah, doubles the damage. You know I'm not slower using him, but I definitely feel a lot slower. Just because I'm bigger. Proportionally, I'm moving slower. Technically, I'm moving at the same pace. Sword's big and I can hit through ceilings like this really easily though. what I'm worried about with Gigantism, is not being able to dodge attacks. It's such a pain in the butt. I think with the Spell Sword, I could probably beat that Jelly boss. Okay, terrible room. Probably wasted my Spell Sword on like taking too much damage. I do have 200 health though, so it's pretty good. You know what I think I'm gonna do? I'm actually going to go down. I'm gonna try heading for the boss, see what happens. Yeah, no. I'm not gonna worry about it. Christ almighty, get out of there. No fighting. Here's the teleporter, so right below us is the darkness. Skip the boss, skip the boss. And I'm dead, I'm dead! This is where it ends. Okay. See here, I will demonstrate what I mean. Yes. Oh no. I can't use my improved version anymore. I think they fix it. I was one off. What a load of bunk, and here is definitely where I died. Okay. Well, that was fun. Hokage. Yeah, we'll go for it. And I'll upgrade this because I want to be able to buy the Ranger limbs. Building. Shouldn't that be mixed up? You would think. Since I have, I think that would be interesting if all the little things was changed, like view map anytime and tower and castle and forest and dungeon were all mixed up, and whenever you got gold, the gold part was mixed up. I think that would be funny. And that would add another layer of, like, I think it would add to the humor at least. I was gonna say make it more believable, but I mean, it's, you know, a 2D side-scrolling game. I think pretty far from believable. Nope. There we go. Okay. I like Shinobi's high base damage. Makes it really easy to clear rooms quickly. Later on, when you get really high crit, though, it's like Shinobis get underpowered compared to your other classes. Even though they're based around crit, the knaves, I still think they're pretty bad after you level up your crit. Sure. Axe, I think, is better than the other one. Okay. And I love the speed from ADHD. I believe this is the speed from ADHD. Easy. Easy. Okay. Sometimes you just have those good fights, you know? Sometimes you have bad fights where you get hit first thing off and instantly die. And sometimes you have good fights where you perfectly dodge everything and deal excruciating amounts of damage to your enemy. And then you run into a bad guy. next room and feel bad. So recently I tried to play Crusader Kings, and I used to watch Northernland a lot. I stopped watching him while he was getting into Crusader Kings, so I definitely had like no prior knowledge going into Crusader Kings, other than it was like a grand strategy game. I was playing multiplayer with one of my friends, and he was trying to talk me through the mechanics and stuff, but geez, that game is just so far over my head. I can't really comprehend a lot of it. I was just sitting there for a good 2 hours, just not doing anything in the game except like arranging marriages. I wouldn't push any claim because I'm like, oh, I don't need to take over everything. When really that's like the point of the game, is to just take over everything. And in the 2 hours where I did nothing, he took over all of, I think, Ireland, and formed Ireland, or I don't know, something like that. It's over my head. But I don't know, those grand strategy games. I mean, Civilization 4 or 5, whichever one's the newest one, is similar, I guess, but they're just like on a different level. They're both grand strategy games, but they're just on a different level of like knowledge and time you need to put into them for you to have fun and kind of understand what's going on. Civ is just like a pick up and play game where you're like, you and your friends just sit down around a computer and play, and grand strategy is like brood in your room for 4 hours, conquering the entirety of the world. Not my type of game, I guess. I mean, it was fun, but I came out of it with a headache because it was just no way I knew what I was doing. Okay. I gotta watch out for fake chests. I guess I don't know. My games, I like to be really quick. Probably shouldn't teleport. What have I done? Oh wait, what's this? Come on, Helios Blessing? Oh, pretty okay. See, it'd be cool if that was all jumbled up from the disorder of the character. Okay, can I get to him? No, I can't. How? How are you supposed to get to this guy? No idea. I don't even know his spell. Well, I mean Flame Sphere, or Flame Ring, or whatever it is, but still. Yeah. I would like that money, but, you know, I don't think it's in the cards. Okay. Well. If only it didn't have Vertigo, this would be awesome. Empowered Chakram is fantastic. But I guess a Paladin with PAD is also pretty awesome. Let's see if I can buy these now. Yeah, and I can wear them too, so pretty good. I still have quite a bit of cash. Nothing here. What do we got new here? Vampire Ruin and a Haste Rune, move faster. Interesting. I'm going to take that. And then another Curse Rune. Not visibly faster, but I guess every little bit helps. And I can't afford any more upgrades, so... Okay. Paladins are good. I think they have like better than average stats and everything. Oh yeah, and I have PAD. So no spike traps to worry about. Well, I guess paladins, the thing about paladins is they are actually average in everything, so they have no weaknesses. They have no strength, but I guess their strength is the fact that they have no weakness. Compared to like Nays, which are super low stats but super high crit, and magicians who are super low stats and super high mana. And then barbarians super low on everything except for health. Great! Awesome, what do I get? Just gold? Whatever. I actually see this one going pretty well, not anymore. No. Oh, maybe. It's going back and forth. Have an awesome fight. Don't get hit. Fall into a pit of spikes, and then immediately get healed all the way back up. And then take 4 missiles right on the chin. No, back and forth. Ebb and flow. There's some more health, so the game is really giving while I'm being dumb. I wouldn't really say the game's taking anything because I'm being pretty ridiculous. I'm kind of just giving it my life. I think it's the speed, actually. Now that I'm playing, I'm in the castle, I can really feel the speed up. Awesome. Okay. You know what? I think I'm just gonna teleport. Nah, I'm not gonna teleport. I'm just gonna head over to the jungle, to the forest, rather, this way. Take some damage, you know, gotta make everything right in this fantastical world of Rogue Legacy. It's still so difficult to, make jokes or even find words while I'm playing a game when I'm so used to just kind of not talking and really concentrating on a game to be able to do the best that I can, but I have to try and do reasonably well and still be able to talk. Going fast in games always makes me so tense. My body is all my muscles are really tense because I'm going fast and I don't want to get hit in while I'm going really quick. So my body's all tensed up and kind of, I feel like I have adrenaline coursing through my system playing a video game, which I mean is pretty normal, but also kind of ridiculous. It's like that, the phone thing. People, every time your phone, I don't know if this is true, but I heard that every time your phone goes off, in your pocket, you get a little surge of adrenaline because it's an alert. And getting that all the time, constantly, can desensitize you to it. So certain alerts and real things in your life don't have the same kind of effect on you. Turn around. I don't know if that makes you more badass. You can take everything super calm, or it disables you in a situation where you would need the adrenaline to get you through. One game I'm actually really interested in is Hearthstone. I feel like I threw that away. But really into trading card games and just card games in general. I have a really extensive background. Not extensive, I guess, but I've been playing Magic for most of the entirety of my life. I have been Like, I was raised playing Magic by my dad, who started playing Magic, like, the time when I was born. And I go, it's off and on because Magic is just such an expensive hobby to keep up with. Jesus, look how fast I am. This is insanity. Magic is just such an expensive hobby to keep up with that it's really hard for someone who's unemployed and just going into college to pay for it. But I think Hearthstone, though, you know, it looks fun. I mean, the gameplay looks really nice. It's a pretty game. It's got good graphics, and it's based in a world which I'm pretty familiar in. I played almost all of the Warcraft games. I played World of Warcraft for 2 solid years. I get all the humor that's in it, but it looks to me like the Xanga game, the Xanga like CCG. It's heavily based on microtransactions, so you have to buy, like, actually buy the cards with real money, or like slowly earn them. But to get all the good legendaries and stuff, you have to be willing to spend money. And then the arena mode, which seems probably the most interesting, which is like drafting in Magic. You have to pay real money. You have to pay $2 per round, like per game of, not game, but like arena round. I don't know what you would call it, but it's like you get to play up to 7 or 9 games. I forget which one. I think it's 9. You get to play up to that amount of games, trying not to lose on the way, and you play from a deck that you've built out of a random selection of cards. But you actually have to, like, you either have to earn enough gold in-game, which seems after you've done all of your quests, seems like it could be pretty difficult to do, or you have to be willing to pay $2 each time you want to do an arena-like session. And I don't know how that sits with me. I guess I can't really condone, you know, those kind of microtransactions which really take away from a game unless you're willing to pay the microtransactions. I personally don't think that microtransactions should be what makes a game. I think a game should make its own, like, it should be its own thing before microtransactions come in, and microtransactions should only be there for the people who don't want to, like, who want the extra, you know, little hat in TF2 or something like that, and you shouldn't be pay to play or pay to win. Sure, if the game is free, then, and if it matches up to like a $60 game in how good it is, then sure, I mean, microtransactions to get some of the benefits are good, but if the game you have to pay for it, which I'm not sure if you do or not on Hearthstone, then I don't know. Paying for the game and then paying to play it, it seems kind of weird. Kind of like games with on-disc DLC and things where you buy a game and then you have to pay to unlock each like half of the characters. If the characters were already made during the game, like, game-making process, I don't see why they wouldn't just give it to you, out of principle. Like, sure, if they go back and they look at the game and they're like, this game's missing something, how about we make a character that's like this? Then, sure, you know, have us pay for something afterwards, you know? If you're spending your time and money not making another game, but instead improving upon the game that you've already made, then, you know, DLC is fine. But if you plan DLC out from the very beginning and actually have it finished before the game, like, before the game even releases, yeah, I don't know, I just wouldn't do it. It doesn't seem right. It seems like you're cheating your customers into thinking that they're getting a full game and they're only getting part of the game that you've actually produced. You're holding back something from them. Sorry for the little rant. Let's read this real quick. Journal entry number 14. I've been methodically clearing the demons in these rooms in my quest to slay the next guardian, but I'm losing track of time and other things. As I entered the tower, I felt time stand still. Perhaps that is the vertigo talking. I've never been keen on heights or Or was I? I find it increasingly difficult to remember my past. Ooh. Okay, okay, okay. There we go. Man, I don't know. I guess this might just be coming from someone who doesn't have money to pay for everything that game makers want you to pay for. I'm not opening that. Like, all the DLCs, you know, once I buy a game, anytime I can actually afford to buy a game, DLCs, I can't get them because it's either buy a DLC for a game that I've already played extensively, or not buy another game. You know, or buy a new game, rather. Which I don't know. It's hard for me to do with only, you know, $60 in my bank account every couple months. You buying this and Paranautical Activity basically were my games for a couple months while I try to recoup, like, get some money from birthdays or bigger than normal. I'm in Endomorph? I think? No, the other one. I can just see from here. Endomorph, yeah. Can't get knocked back. Cool. And one of my favorite, you can't see in 3D, so Paper Mario. And see, if this game had DLC, which I hope it, like, if they don't just give you more of the game then for free, then the DLC, then if they just make DLC for it, like, if it was like $5, sure, I'd be willing to pay. If it was $10 or $15, I don't know, they might have to, you'd have to show a lot, because I paid $15 for the game itself. You know, why would I go ahead, like, why would I go and pay $10 or $15 if it was not a substantial increase to content? But I do love this game. It's awesome. If it was $5, I would just buy that. I would buy it so fast. But I think I'm not doing very good on this one. Well, not yet. I haven't really had the opportunity to get much gold. I should just get out of here. I really don't like this room. Wow. 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 If I had hit that, I would have just wowed myself to sleep. I guess, you know, not getting hit back is kind of cool, but it actually might hurt you in the long run, because getting knocked back can save you from damage. But not getting hit back, knocked back can just put you, like, you can just keep repeatedly getting hit. But, you know, I think that's it. Bit of a long episode, but thank you guys for sticking with it till the end. Leave a comment, like, and subscribe, and I will see you guys next time.